So Weak Legacy 2 has multiple Upper Moon demons inside of the game, which I'm going to be grinding for every single one of them. That will mean I will have to do every single one of their quests, which could mean it's going to be very time consuming and very hard to do. On top of that, I'm going to collect every single one of the Upper Moon's boss drops, which has a low rate chance to drop. Yeah, I'm just setting myself up for failure at this point. Now, the reason why I'm putting myself through this torture is because I'm curious to see which Upper Moon has better abilities and items that will help benefit me in the game. I'm pretty sure you guys are curious as well, so let's go find out. Alright, let's do this. I can't believe I'm actually going to go for every single Upper Moon. This is going to take a very long time. I hope it doesn't, but I think it is. It's going to take me a very long time. Now, how my plan is going to go is I'm going to go from Upper Moon 6s all the way up to Upper Moon 1, starting with Daki, since she is the weakest one. And then from there, once I gain all the Upper Moon's abilities and their boss drops, I'm gonna move on to the next Upper Moon rank. So hopefully I can get through this pretty quickly. Now you will notice I do have Destructive Death V2, which I'll explain later on in this video. But for now, we're gonna focus on getting Daki first. Now I did hear if you move to a different demon, you do have to start over and trying to do the quest and get in that demon that you want back. So let me break it down to you guys. So right now I'm Akaza. Once I move to Daki, I think I have to start over and do Akaza's quest again if I want to get the Destructive Death V2. Hopefully that's not the case, because that's going to be annoying as crap. Akaza is a really hard one to go for, so hopefully I don't have to redo his quest. But let's go ahead and stop the yapping and go to Daki. Yeah, I can't believe I'm about to do this. I'm excited, but I know this is going to be torture. Alright, so do you want to learn Obi manipulation? For the moveset, you need level 15. Alright, perfect. Easy. Hold on, I forgot. I gotta get rid of this destructive thing. Alright, to save some time, I'm just gonna buy it from right here. Fully reset your breathing and your art. How much is this? 100 Robux? Okay, that's not that bad. It's still here. Let me see if it worked. Hold on, let me reset. I think I have to reset my character. It's still here. Did I just spend 100 Robux for no reason? What kind of crap is that? Okay, so maybe I might have to just reset my race. Spent 100 Robux for no reason, so let me go and use this potion then. No, I bought the potion. Okay, here it is. So maybe I do have to drink this. Let me try it again. There we go. Now I can go for Daki. Alright, now let's learn the moves. Alright, so the first thing is I gotta defeat Demon Slayer 25 times. And all the demons should be right here. Yep. Good thing I'm strong already, so this isn't gonna be too crazy. We finally got Obi manipulation, and to get the last ability, it's a level 120, which isn't too bad. So right now I gotta work on getting her mastery up, which, you know, the best place to go is Yahaba. He's hand down one of the best places to get your mastery up. Once I get my mastery up, then I'm gonna go ahead and go fight Daki so I can get her 5th ability. And hopefully this one power is pretty good. Let's find out. It's called the Obi Assault. 831 damage is actually crazy. And I'm not saying crazy in a good way. That's complete garbage. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to kill this guy. Now I realize the Obi Assault does more than just 800 damage. It does like 1900 to 2000. If you can actually get the hits in. Alright, let's try this again. You see? It can hit twice. Okay, come on. Let's take this out, bro. There we go. Now, how much did I go up by? Ooh, see, the good thing is, since it's just a V1, it's not gonna take that long to master. Actually, what? I just realized I just mastered the whole mastery, so we just had to do that one time. Now we can move on. Actually, before we move on, let's test out these abilities, because I know once I fight Daki, she's gonna be a pain to fight. Sometimes attacks don't register to her, so it's gonna be hard to use all my moves against her. Alright, so we got Pierce Obi. That did 1800. Okay, cool. We got Obi Pursuit. Oh, that's a dash attack. And Demolishing Obi. 2000 damage. Yeah, some of these abilities are, I ain't even gonna say some. Most of these abilities are kind of mid. I mean, she is the Upper Moon 6 and she is one of the weakest ones, but dang, her abilities are mid as heck. So I already know where Daki is. She's like all the way over here in the corner. Alright, let's try these combos again against her. What's the drop chance? Yeah, her Pulverizing Obi's at 28%. I feel like I'm gonna get it on my first try. Let's get it. Okay. Daki versus Daki. Let's get it. You see like how some of my attacks don't register to her? She could be a very annoying person to fight. There we go. Combo, baby, combo. Like, she just ignored all my attacks. Ah! What? How did that not register? Yo, she is annoying. What the? How the hell did she do that? Yes, please. Give me her item in the first try. Oh my god, they wouldn't give it to me on the first try. They're ruthless. Ah, now I gotta keep fighting her, bro. Oh my god. Please let me get it this time, bro. Come on. Let's go. Yes, we got her. I said her. We got the move. Man, Daki, I despise Daki. I see why Muzan don't like her, because she's annoying as crap. Alright, so now we got that out the way. All I gotta do is fight Yahaba one more time. Try to get my mastery up to 120 so we can unlock the final ability. And I don't think Daki has any, like, cosmetic items, but I'm gonna double check just in case. Alright, so I checked the Weak Legacy 2 Trello website to see if Daki had any boss drops, and she does not. If I'm wrong, comment below, but I don't think I found anything. So we're just gonna use this last move and move on to the next upper moon. I think I already know what the move is gonna be before I even use it, because she used it on me already. Yeah. Literally, she just used that move on me, but dang, 9,000 damage? And it's an AoE move? That's not bad. That wasn't bad at all. And you know what's good about her too? When you're using her moves, she doesn't even take damage. I have to say, I would definitely use this style again. Like, it's not good, but it's not bad at the same time. I'll say it's mid. Alright, I'm about to get my power again. Let's see if we can try this again and see if we can beat him in one hit. Alright, 1,300. 5,000 right there. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. Alright, well, my work here is done with Daki, so that's Daki's display. Let's move on to Gyutaro next. Now we get to use the GOAT Gyutaro. This is where the upper moons is going to start getting better. Gyutaro was cooking in that anime season. Alright, so let's buy this. Yes, sir. And once again, we got to fight 25 Demon Slayers. Does he have a V2? It does not look like he has a V2, but we'll find out again later on. Now we got blood manipulation, and his is exactly the same as Daki's. Goes all the way up to 120. I hope he does a lot of damage. People have been saying Gyutaro is actually pretty good, so I'm gonna believe all the people that say Gyutaro is good. We'll find out. Alright, flying sickle. Ooh, 1,800. Okay, not bad, not bad. And I wonder if that was a distant attack. I didn't even get to check. I'm gonna try to use that move again, but do it from a distance. Okay, bro's giving me the business. Calm down, buddy. You ain't that good. Alright, let's try this flying sickles from a distance. Yeah, that's a distant attack. Oh, wow. Cool. Alright, so we got the mastery up. So now we should be able to use all the abilities. Alright, so now we got Rampart Arc Rampage. Alright, let's see what this does. Ooh. Okay, 2,000 damage. Alright, Blood Sickle Slash. Oh, dang. That's actually dope. It seems like I'm doing a lot of 2,000 damage moves, which is not bad. And it's a lot of distant attacks, too. Alright, Circle Slash. Nah, what? Okay, nice. Alright, yeah, most of the moves basically do like 2,000 damage, so if you do it into a complete combo, you might be able to do like 10,000 damage or more. I'm gonna try to do a combo with it. We're gonna see. Alright. Okay, I probably should have used that move last, but it is what it is. Let's do this. Alright.
What the dog doing?
Okay, I messed up my combo completely, but y'all get the idea. This thing could be used for some crazy stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and find Gyutaro, because actually, I don't know exactly where he is. He's the one demon I never actually came across, so I don't know exactly where he's gonna be at. Alright, I found him. Let's see. Okay, so he does have boss drops, and he has 2 abilities, huh? I'm so confused. Oh, he has a passive? So he has a move, and he has a passive. I wonder what the passive is, then. I think that's the only boss drops he has, though. I think it's just the sickles. So we're gonna try to go for every single one of these drops, and hopefully I get it. Alright, let's try to do this combo again. You know what's good? He has less HP, thank God. You know what? I think I know what his passive is. I think his passive allows him to poison people. Because there has been people that poisoned me before using Gyutaro. So that might be what it is. That's actually a cool feature. Dang, alright, we got something. We got the Blood Cypher Reap. I think that's the move right here. You need Gyutaro's. What did I just get? I don't even understand. I think I got his passive. I don't know. I think we got his 5th ability. Yeah, we got his 5th ability. I'm just not at Mastery 120 yet, so we won't know until I get that. I realize all these upper moons can be a lot stronger if you get their masteries up. I'm just getting their masteries up to like 120 and moving on, depending on what the mastery requirement is. So if you go higher in the mastery, you'll be able to do way more damage with these demons. But I'm satisfied. Gyutaro's like that. He is actually like that, bro. Look at that damage, bro. That's insane. Wow, I didn't even get a freaking boss drop that time. And I only got like 1 mastery up. Well, I'm gonna keep farming this guy until I get his boss drop. So hopefully we can get this poison because I want to see how it works. Alright, so it took me longer than I expected to get the sickles and also the passive. I would say I had to kill Gyutaro about like 30 to 40 times before I got both of them. Now, as I've been using Gyutaro's abilities, I have to say, bro, his abilities are really strong and he's very fun to use. Like, I haven't been bored this whole time. He's like a very easy character to use when it comes to combos. And his last move is also a cutscene too, which is even crazier. So let me go and put on these sickles. I'm actually glad I got this pretty early because these were a pain to get. All right, so let's put these on. So apparently the poison is activated when you have these weapons on. You have to have these weapons in order to do the poison damage. Now let me just show you guys how crazy strong blood manipulation is. Oh, this is weird. I'm used to using the sword. The reach is a little different for this one. Hold on, I'm getting my butt handed to me. Hold on, calm down. All right, there we go. Look at that. When I use my move, I bring them back. And I can do more combos. So he's going to jump up. Oh, crap. There we go. I'm messing up my combo. I'm not used to this weapon. The reach is completely different compared to Kokushibo's. But like, now we use this. See, what's cool about the cutscene move, it's a close range move, so if they get within your radius, you're getting hit by it. Oh my gosh, this thing is overpowered as crap, and it's so fun, bro. It's so fun to use. And mind you, this is only Mastery 139. Imagine this being maxed. I definitely like the Blood Sickle Slash just because it hits the person and then brings them right back to you so you can continue on a combo. So if you can come up with a perfect combo with this, you're dangerous, bro. You're pure breed dangerous. And I did get a chance to fight some players with this. I had some of my X-Gang supporters try to jump me. And, bro, I was whipping some butt. Until they started jumping me, then, you know, I had to run away. But, nah, I love this. I love this a lot, bro. By far, one of my favorite demons. I know I sound like I'm glazing, but y'all got to try this for yourself to understand. I want to try the combo one more time. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to try to perfect it. Or at least come up with some type of combo. So, this is what we're about to do. Crap, man. He's playing hard to get, man. Let me do this combo. Alright, that. Hit him with this. Bring him back. Hit him with the X move. He bounces up. Do it again. Okay, he got up too fast. See, I was going to use my B move next to put him in a cutscene so it could do more damage, but y'all get the idea. Just look how crazy this is, man. There's no reason why this should be this strong. Honestly, I think this might be stronger than Akaza's, hands down. Well, I think my work here is done with the blood manipulation. I officially got all the items, and I also got all the moves, so we're done here, and we're moving on to Kaigaku next. I'm gonna hate the fact I have to get rid of this. Oh my god, this was so fun to use. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention to you guys what the passive does. So I didn't exactly know what the passive did. I thought the passive was the poison thing, but it was not. Apparently, if you die, you actually self-destruct, which is the passive. So I'm gonna respawn real quick and see if it activates. Okay, it did not. So it's supposed to literally make you self-destruct. Let me see. Something popped up at the top. 200 plus mastery to do the passive. Oh, so I have to be 200 plus for me to activate the mastery. Well, let me go do that real quick. Let me go and get that out the way, then we'll move on to Kaigaku. Well, at least this will give me more time to enjoy this demon art. I'm sorry for this guide. They're gonna get thrown in a cutscene. Oh, there we go. Alright. Look at all that damage I've done. Oh my gosh, man. This is so crazy. That makes 200. So let's put this joint to the test and see what happens. So you're supposed to die, but realistically I'm not going to be able to die. So I'm just going to respawn and do this. Oh, look at that. Tough. Tough. Okay, cool. I don't know how much damage it does. I did see like a video of somebody using it and it did like 5,000 to 6,000 damage. It might do more based on your mastery possibly, but I don't know. But at least I got to see what it does. All right. Finally made it to my boy Kaigaku. And I low-key been wanting to use this guy because after seeing like the Demon Slayer movie and seeing that he does like blue dark lightning, I thought that was really tough. My favorite color is actually blue, so seeing like dark blue lightning is a really cool thing to see. So I can't wait to try this out. Alright, so it's called Electrokinesis. Let's go ahead and get this thing out the way. And I'm pretty sure he has like multiple boss drops, but I'm gonna have to find out. We're gonna switch back to this weapon since we're done with Gyutaro. This is gonna help me with more reach. Now I've been hearing like mixed opinions on people saying Kaigaku is like mid, and some people say Kaigaku is like low-key good. But at least we get to find out now if he's actually good or not. Oh, wow. What the? Yo, this thing only has 4 abilities. Maybe that's why it might not be really good. Just because it doesn't have a 5th ability. All right, let's get it. All right, so the first move was like black and white lightning. It happened so fast I didn't get to see it too much. Here we go. Yeah, it's like a quick flash cut, and it does about like 1,000 to 2,000 damage. Let's try it again, but from a distance. Okay, I can hold it. Yeah, it's like a dash attack, but it doesn't go too far, so you gotta make sure you're at least decently close to the enemy. Yeah, let's finish this guy off. Come on, let's jump him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, there we go. Now we have everything maxed out. So we have Lightning Ball, Buzzing, Mosquito Thunder, Heat Lightning. All right, we're gonna try it out on this person. Heat Lightning first. What? That was a close range attack. All right, what about Buzzing, Mosquito Thunder? Wait, what? Oh, you have to hold Buzzing. These moves are kind of weird. All right, Lightning Ball. I'm so confused. Let me try them all close. All right, there's that. All right, there's that. Not bad. 2,000 damage. All right, we can hold this. All right, 1,700. Lightning Ball. Okay, that was pretty decent. Yeah, these moves are not the best. They're alright. See, I'm starting to think there is a V2 for this, or maybe a second form. It has to be. I don't understand. Because I've definitely seen people use, like, blue dark lightning attacks. So, is there a V2 for this? We're going to go back and talk to him and see if there's a V2. Oh, there is a V2! Oh, ho, ho! Yes, sir! Alright, so we need to have level 400, chat. We need 1 million yen, chat. We need 200 mastery of electrokinesis, not chat. And we need 20 lightning orbs and 1 crystal essence. Oh my god. 20 lightning orbs? That's actually pretty hard to get. It's not even hard. It's just you have to catch lightning events happening so you can get lightning orbs. At least I know what that is. So it's like a lightning event, and it's going to strike lightning on the ground, and you got to pick up these orbs. And I've been picking them up slowly as I've been playing this game, and as of right now, I have 12 lightning orbs. So I need to get 8 more of these. Good thing I already got crystal essences, so I have 3 of these. But to get these is just a waiting game. So I guess while I'm waiting for these, I'm going to go ahead and start working on this mastery. Alright, so I need about like 2 more lightning orbs. I finally got the electrokinesis to mastery 200, so that's done. But these lightning orbs are not dropping for nothing. At least when the next storm event happens, I'll be able to get the 2 orbs and get to the electrokinesis V2. Only issue is I'm just sitting here looking like an idiot waiting for the next electric storm to happen. And mind you, I've been already waiting for 30 to 40 minutes, and it's like 2:16 in the morning. Low-key, I want to go to bed. So right now, while I'm waiting for the lightning storm to happen, I came up with this good idea. I might as well start farming the Kaigaku Awaken so I can try to get his dark lightning necklace. So yeah, that's my grind so far. Electrokinesis V2 is annoying as crap to get right now. So apparently every 60 seconds there's a 3% chance of rain. And when it rains, there's a 50% chance there will be a thunderstorm in the danger zone. Which then when it thunderstorms, you have a 2.5% chance for a lightning orb to appear. And the rain lasts about 60 to 360 seconds. What kind of crap is that? Oh my gosh, Kaigaku has to be one of the most tedious things I've done so far. I know I said Electrokinesis V1 is kind of bad, but the more I use it, the more I feel like it's not too bad, but it's still bad. And what's cool about the lightning ball attack is it breaks guards. Like every time I use a lightning ball attack, I guarantee break the opponent's guard. I don't know what it is, but it always works and it helps me do more combos. This guy's fast as crap, so it's kind of hard to hit him sometimes. Let's do that. Yeah, you see, look at that, man. This man is teleporting. Look at that. All right, lightning ball. But every time I use a lightning ball, I break his guard, which is good. Because I can proceed on with another combo. Wow, you're telling me I was able to get spins, but I wasn't able to get his freaking necklace? Are you serious? The more I use electrokinesis, I'm definitely adapting. I still want to get rid of it, but I'm adapting. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's raining. Oh my god, it's raining. No way. It's been almost a whole nother hour since the last update. Mind you, right now it's a 2.5% for me to get these freaking things. So I gotta lock in, and it look like I'm not the only one looking for these things. Yes! Yes! Sorry, little buddy. I think I got 20. I think I got 20. Am I done? I'm done. I'm out of here. Yes, the taste of rain. It tastes good. Yes! I hate when there's a quest that's out of my control. Like, I can't do nothing about it. It's all about the game. The game has control on everything. So I think I got everything completed. Yeah, I have everything. Turn this in. Take your quest. You won't get your yen back. I'm so confused. It won't let me take it. Oh, hold on. I gotta take this quest off. All right, there we go. There we go. Wait, I have to fight Zenitsu 5 times? That's crazy. I know I'm supposed to be going to bed, but, you know, we can stay up a little longer to get this done. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's right there. And he doesn't have a lot of HP at all, so shouldn't take me long. Yeah, look at that. I'm surprised it's still raining. The last time it rained for me, it was very short. They look at him. They complaining in the chat right now. He says he's taking them all. How many did he take? Like, they fighting for them damn lightning orbs. I don't blame them. I'll be pissed, too, if somebody was taking all the lightning orbs. All right, let's finish this off. Blitzed. Wait, he's not... Wait, what? I'm pretty sure I just beat Zenitsu. Why the heck did I not complete my quest? I'm so confused. Zenitsu should have lost. Why is my quest still here? Did it glitch? Alright, let's try this again. See what happens. Alright, there we go. Now we have it done. Officially have the Electrokinesis V2. Oh my gosh, level 200 is the last ability? No way. So the first move we have is Thunderswarm. Let me see. Whoa, this one requires breathing. So I just filled up my breathing gauge. Let's try now. Now that actually looks crazy. Alright, okay. I might like this one. Hopefully it's a big upgrade compared to a V1. While farming the boss, I eventually got Kaigaku's 5th ability and ended up having a special guest with me to farm the remainder boss drops. This did take a while, but I finally ended up getting the Dark Lightning necklace. What was annoying about grinding for the necklace was I was getting 2% drop rate spins a lot more than I was getting the necklace. And mind you, it's a 7% drop rate, so how does that make sense? Alright, so I believe I got everything I needed for the Electrokinesis V2. We got the 200 mastery, we got all the boss drops, and now it's time to show off the abilities. Now I was trying to find this other boss drop, this Dark Thunder Nitrin, because I believe this belongs to the Electrokinesis style, but I don't think you can get this yet because it says right here not obtainable right now. So maybe it's just not in the game yet like it says right here, and eventually it might show up in the game soon enough. And one more thing I just realized while doing the research is Gyutaro has his own clan as well. So I could have used Gyutaro with his clan and make him even more stronger. And apparently his clan is Shabana, so you can get this as a legendary and it'll boost you up more. And here's the stats. So that's something nice to know for anybody that wants to go for Gyutaro. But I think everything's done with Kaigaku. Now it's time to go show off this power. I've been using it for a while now, and I have to say I enjoy it. Now, one thing is the rumbling flash. I didn't realize it was a transformation, and he could transform 3 times. The only thing is I don't know exactly what all 3 transformations do. So let's get this started. I like to start out with that, and then boom, boom. Look at this. Look how I'm just consecutively doing this combo. Who is this guy? Okay, this guy came out of nowhere. What the heck? Am I about to get jumped? But yeah, y'all can see like the combos connect really well. There we go. And I like using the heat blitz right here because you can continue doing combos while it's hitting the opponent. Then I just switch to my next blade. Use this. Yeah, it's really good. I did 11,000 damage right there. So whoever said this demon style is bad, I don't think it's bad at all. I think it has a lot of potential. Now, when it comes to the rumbling flash, it does cost a lot of breathing, so about like 300. So you see right there now, when I attack, it shoots power waves out. And not only that, your moves change as well. Like, look at that. But like you can see, I can transform to reflex mode at the top, and then if I transform again, it brings up strike mode, but I don't know the difference. It all looks the same to me. But yeah, that's the gist of Rumbling Flash and the whole thing of Kaigaku. Honestly, I would definitely say I enjoy this. I'll give it like a solid, maybe 8 out of 10. I can see this demon art being very annoying because it's really good for air combos, and if you transform, you can also do distance attacks as well, while still doing more damage. Now, if anybody knows the difference between all the modes for Rumbling Flash, please comment below because I'm curious to know. This is basically like another Mist, but electricity, because it's so well with combos. Alright, so it's official. We became every single Upper Moon 6 demon. Now, we'll go to Upper Moon 5, which is Gyutaro, but he isn't in the game yet, so we have to skip him, sadly. Which means next we're going to Upper Moon 4, Hantengu. I think I said that right. Hantengu. Yeah. Now, I did hear people say Hantengu is not really a good demon art in this game, but we're going to find out for ourselves. Alright, it was fun while it lasted, Upper Moon 6. Now it's time for 4. So let's go ahead and talk to him now. It's called the Emotion Manifestation. Alright, we got that. Let's talk again and see if there's a V2 for this. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's a V2, but I'll double check again later. Dang, we really about to be Upper Moon 4, and I'm not gonna hold you. I think the Upper Moon 4 is broken. When watching him in the anime, man, that man was a demon. Literally. So hopefully this guy got a lot of respect in this game, because I do believe Hantengu was probably like one of the most dangerous demons just because he could split into multiple demons with different powers. So I've been working on emotion mastery. I was able to get the mastery up to get all the abilities, and I also been farming Hantengu so I can get all the boss drops as well. And let me tell you, it's been a pain in the ass. Now starting off, let me show you guys the abilities. I will say the abilities are kind of trash. Like, they don't look good at all. So we have the compressed sound waves. We got that. Then we have the crazed cry of thunder death. Got this right here. We got the wind blast, which is that. And we have the countless striking trees, which is this. And yeah, you can tell they're not that good. Now, I want to talk down on this demon art so badly, but it's not too bad. I've been farming for a while now. You can see my mastery's level 193. It's really good for combos. So all I got to do is this. Got that. And you can like mix them up. I'll literally do all these combos, switch my blade, boom, boom. Look at the combo damage I'm doing right now. I did about like 10,000 right there. Now what's good about it is you can always mix the abilities around and it'll still guarantee dual combo. And this is just a V1, so imagine if a V2 comes out in the future. It would do a lot more, it could be better. What they really need to do is make sure they do a rework on this eventually. Because though these moves do a lot of damage, the moves ain't cutting it. They look so basic. Now as for me grinding Hantengu, this has been like a very grindy process. I kid you not, I've been grinding and grinding non-stop. I've been getting like a lot of boss drops. I got a lot of spins and things like that. And I've yet to get one more item. And that is his drums. So I'm still working on that, but let me show you all the other boss drops I got. So starting off, we got the Leaf Uchiwa. It gives you +5 damage to the Wind Blast. And this is what it looks like. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. We got the Yari, which has no buffs. Another one of those basic weapons. And this is the most recent one I got, which is one of the 2% drop items. And this one gives you +5 damage to Crazed City of Thunder Death, which is something I wouldn't use still. But here's the staff right here. Not that good. My main objective is just to make sure I get all the boss drops. I want to lose hope, but I'm gonna keep pushing to try to get these drums. It's so annoying, bro. Like, you can tell I've been grinding a lot. Like, I got 6 of these, 7 of those. Wow. What's the odds? All right, yeah, no. I take that back. I got a good amount of these. Let's just say that. And I only got one of these, surprisingly, so it just shows you just how hard it is to get a 2% drop item. But yeah, so far I would say, like, the Upper Moon 4's abilities is, like, maybe, like, a scale of 4 to 10 on how good it is. Oh, and one more note I have to mention. This is very important. You got to be very close. Hold on. No way! I got the drums. Wow. You guys are lucky. I kid you not, I've been grinding for hours for this, and I'm talking to you guys now, and I finally got it. Look at that, +3 strength, +30 damage to countless striking trees, and +200 durability. This is literally the best drop you can get from Upper Moon 4. Let me see what it looks like. Okay, there we go. That looks actually pretty cool. I like that. Looking drippy. Nah, who am I kidding? I look random as crap. But before I got distracted, this is what I was trying to say. When it comes to this demon art, you have to be very close. Like, none of these moves are catered to being far away. So you gotta do them all close up, or it's not gonna really work. So we got that. Look at that. Like, I can efficiently do combos, and look how much damage I'm doing. Yeah, I could have done at least 12,000, 13,000 damage there. Like, I would say, like I said, it's not too bad, but it's bad. But I think my work here is done, so we're going to move on to Upper Moon 3. While I'm walking over here to the cave, I really hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is here, so I hope you guys really did enjoy it. And I hope you guys really ate good, you know? I definitely did. I had like 3 or 4 plates, bro. I was crushing. Alright, so if y'all remember in the beginning of my video, I said I had Akaza already, but I'll get to him later on. Now it's time to explain why I already have V2 mastery for him. I did a video of me becoming Akaza, which I'll show at the end of this video, so I got like a really big head start when it came to Akaza V2. Not even a big head start, I got it done. So someone did tell me once you reset your breathing, you'll have to do the whole process of the quest again, which will suck. That was like if I really have to do all the quests all over again just to get Akaza V2 again. But we'll find out right now. So now I gotta just do the quest, let's see. Okay, so this is the V1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do all the quests all over again. Now, once I do get done with the V2 quest, I think that's when I'll automatically have everything there. I won't have to start over on getting the mastery and all that up again. I hope so. We're gonna find out once I get done with this Demon Slayer quest, because I did get all the abilities for V1 as well. Alright, let's see. So will I get all my abilities back? Oh, look, see? So yeah, you have to do the quest all over again, but you maintain all your abilities and your mastery. I'm about to say, I'll crash out if I had to start this all over. So as y'all seen, Akaza V1, you just gotta do the Demon Slayer thing. You get all the abilities, get the mastery up, boom, boom, pow, done. V2 is where the problem is. So that means now I gotta do this all over again. And you wanna know why this is a problem? Because you have to be a level 15, which is not hard. You have to spend 1 million yen. You have to get 200 mastery. And my personal part, I think is the hardest, is getting 10 destructive snowflakes on top of 2 crystal essences. I do highly recommend everybody do Mugen hard, because there's a 100% chance of you getting the snowflake compared to medium. If you do medium, you have a 50% chance, so that means you have a half chance of getting something. So now I'm gonna go ahead and find a team to play with because I do need to get these snowflakes. Good thing I grinded a lot, so I only need 2. Could have been worse and I could have had to get 10 all over again. But before I start looking for a team, here's what the abilities look like. You got the Z move. That's not bad. Basically shoots air punches. You got Disorder. That's really good for like combos. Chaotic Kick. That one does pretty good damage. And I'm not a fan of the Annihilation too much. Sometimes this one hits and sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of weird. But what you do is you like dash across and you got to find an enemy to hit with this. And then from there, it triggers like an attack. But sometimes it's buggy, so it doesn't work efficiently all the time, which is why I don't like it too much. But yeah, let me go find a team. See, it's always good to do this with the most people possible because it doesn't affect the boss's health. So the more people, the faster you get this crap done, especially when you got like a team full of good players. Come on, please, 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 let's finish this. Yes, let's go. Alright, so now we got our 10 snowflakes. Now I can make my Akaza V2 again. Alright, so now let's turn this in and get this out of the way. We got our Destructive V2 back. Wait, what? Do I have it? Oh my god, I forgot. You have to kill real players. Ah, that's so annoying. I hated this quest. The fact that I have to do this again, I don't understand. See, the issue is you gotta find people and then they start running away when they figure out you're trying to beat them up. A lot of these guys don't want to lose their mastery, so I gotta catch somebody lacking. I gotta be on King Von type of timing, you know? Now, the good thing is I already got the Akaza's outfit, which I've been wearing this whole video so far. On top of that, I also got the clan. So in case you want to know, the Akaza's outfit gives plus 30 strength, plus 10% damage to Destructive V2, plus 2 speed, 5% damage reduction, and 1.7 durability on top of 2% drop rate. So it gives you a lot. It's really good. Now, when it comes to the clan, you need the Sayoma clan, which is a 0.5% chance to get. And here's all the buffs you get from it as well. Yeah, soak it in. That's a lot of buffs. It helps you out a lot. Now, when it comes to hunting humans, you have to find the easiest ones. Like the people that's under 10,000 HP. The ones that's in the 30Ks, they're going to be very tough, so I try to avoid those. I want to go for people that have less than 10K. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to make some enemies on top of that. Like, look at this guy. Yeah, he's good prey right there. Yep. I hate to do this to the guy, but I need my quest. Look, see, this is the annoying part. They start running away. Come here. See, he can't run. He's fresh meat. See, he's not as bad compared to other people. At least he's putting up a fight. Other people like to just dash away and try to escape. Alright, that's one down. If you're one of the people I'm killing, I'm sorry. I needed this. I don't even know if I can hurt this guy. Yes, I can. Oh, okay. He's putting up a fight. I like that. I don't know why I'm lagging. It's making the gameplay a lot harder to freaking do. There we go. Bro, don't realize I'm targeting him on purpose. There we go. That's 2 people down, and I think I found my target. Yeah. Oh, he's almost dead too. Dang it. Hold on. Is he too strong? Dang, he's level 300. Lucky. Yo, look at this guy at the top left. He said, dork, killing me for what? Lucky you're a high level because if we were equal, I swear. Bro said he'll fry me. It's so funny. Good. Oh, God, he's a runner. Now, come here. Bro ran into the corner thinking I was going to save him. Okay, this guy's kind of mid. Good. Yeah, take the defeat like a man. I like that. Yes, perfect. He left the game. What? If they leave the lobby, it still doesn't count towards your quest? Oh, that's so annoying, bro. Dang, bro. I was so close. Okay, who's this guy? See, I have a feeling this guy's a high level. Okay, good. I'm fighting him. No, he's strong as crap. What the f... Oh, he's a hacker. I think we just witnessed a hacker. Because he was just right here and he teleported all the way over here. Yeah, yo, he is flying. Bro is levitating. I'm not fighting him. You know what? I'm going to fight him. I need to get out of here before he kills me. I need to get out of here before he kills me. That is a hacker, I think. Once I get this combat off of me, I'm gonna literally teleport out of here. I don't want a chance him trying to kill me. Bro was levitating in midair. I can't defeat that no matter what kind of style I have. Alright, so now let's get into showing the moves. Here's the Z move. That was pretty good for a combo. You got the explosive flurry. That's good for like combo connecting as well. On top of C move as well. This one's good and it does like mid-range attack. I think long range, to be honest, on top of that. You got the 10,000 leaves. This one is decent. This is probably my least favorite move. Just because if somebody was to slash you in the middle of that run, your whole move gets canceled. So me personally, I think the V move is pointless. Unless you use it against an NPC. If you're doing like 1v1s, somebody can stop that easily. Sheesh, even NPCs can stop that easily. Now the last move is the B move, and you gotta make sure you hit the opponent close up, or this move won't execute the cutscene. So we're gonna try it out right now. Hopefully, wow, hold on. I might end up hitting one of these guys. Oops, wrong guys. Well, yeah, you can see right there. Look at the damage. 16,000 damage. So yeah, that B move alone is really good. So imagine if you do a really good combo and then use the B move last. You'll probably do like 20k, 30k damage. Like, it's not a bad thing. I really like Akaza. But I honestly think Gyutaro is still on top. I think Gyutaro's moves connect way better, do a lot more damage compared to Upper Moon 3, which is crazy. I feel like Akaza should be way better than Gyutaro, but Gyutaro did get a rework, so maybe they might rework Akaza. Or maybe this might just be it. But me personally, Gyutaro definitely standing on top right now. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Air, V. Okay, yeah, this thing is just trash in general. Alright, but y'all get what I mean. This thing's really good for combos. This is the power of the Upper Moon 3, and we can finally move on to Upper Moon 2. For anybody that's interested in going for Akaza, I'll give him like a 7 out of 8 when it comes to how good he is. Like, he's really strong, but I feel like if some of the skills get tweaked a little bit to where they're efficient, then he'll be even better. Mainly that V move bothers me. But where the heck is Douma? Oh, here he is. He was hiding right here in the corner. For being in Upper Moon 2, I'm surprised he's this cheap. I'm not complaining. So let's go and get this. Alright, so I've been grinding for a bit, and Douma's boss drop is insanely hard to get. And I already knew it was going to be hard because the fans is like a 0.5% chance to drop. Luckily, it is Saturday right now, so we got 2x drop rate, so it went up to like 1% drop chance. But that's still low as crap. And just so you know how long I've been grinding for this, look at my mastery. I got the cryokinesis mastery up to almost 300. And just to give you some extra assurance on how much I grinded, look how many spins I got. I stacked up so many more spins from just farming these bosses all together. But Douma, for some reason, he's a pain in the butt. But it's been very tough so far. I would say Douma's fans is probably the hardest thing I've grinded for. And I have to say, when it comes to like the combos, it's not too bad. It's weird, but it's not bad. Look like we got some guests, so I'm gonna try to jump into this. Maybe you guys might be lucky and get me this as well. Alright, here we got that. I like this move right here. This one does a lot of damage, and it's cool to look at. So usually when it finishes, I like to rush up forward. Try to go quick so I can continue my combo. What the f... Yeah, he just messed up my combo. He messed up my combo, bro. He just put me in a whole cutscene. Okay, all good. I like this move right here. This is like a bounce kick right here. I like that move as well. And then we got the Frozen Lotus, which was the first move. But yeah, Douma's abilities is not that bad when it comes to like comboing. You do need to do a little bit of movement to make the combos consecutively hit, but it's not bad. At least some of these combos. You do that. Then we hit him with this. Oh, this guy's giving me a chance. Then we do this. Bring him up to the air. Oh man, almost had it all. But yeah, he could do like 10,000 to 15,000 damage. Possibly up to 20k damage. After a long period of time, and I mean hours of grinding, I'm talking about like more than 10 hours of grinding, we finally got the ice fans. Hands down, one of the longest things I had to sit down and grind for repetitively. But I have to say, it was worth it, because I did not know the ice fans was his own weapon. Like compared to all the other boss drop weapons I got from the Upper Moons, none of them had their own unique abilities. The ice fans do, and you can see right here, I got the mastery up for it, 167, and it has 2 moves, which the first one is the Burst Lotus. You got that one. That's pretty good. I think it does like 2,000 or 3,000 damage. And the Scattering Lotus is right here, which I really don't know what that does. Here's also the stats you get with the Ice Fan as well. What's different about this one is usually when you get like weapons that have their own unique abilities, they all have plus 10. This one has plus 10 on top of buffing the cryokinesis as well. So it makes your cryokinesis abilities a lot stronger, which we're about to find out right now. Alright, so we're going to test these abilities out one more. Okay, what's the odds? Lightning just striking on me right there when I'm trying to show something is crazy. Alright, so we got the Burst Lotus. Like I said, 3,000, 2,000 damage. 3,000 is really good for that. And then we have the Scattering Lotuses, which I I don't know what does. I don't know. I have to try that again. I don't know if it's like a counter or something or what. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, it's a counter. Oh, it's not that strong, but hey, that's pretty cool that it's a counter. Let me try Rengoku this time. Probably a horrible idea, but it's worth a shot. Alright. Boom. There we go. Look at that damage. Come on, Rengoku. Why? Why? You ruined it. You ruined it. Then I switched to my fan. Yo, these guys. Well, y'all get the gifs, man. These guys are just being too difficult right now. Like, bro, you already got turned to a donut. Don't let me turn you to ice cubes. But yeah, surprisingly, somebody did tell me cryokinesis is supposedly like one of the best demon arts in the game right now that does a lot of damage. I don't believe it, but then again, after seeing all this, I do believe cryokinesis is actually up there. The ice fans definitely buff you up a lot more. I want to be able to do one good combo. I just want to do one good combo so I can move on. All right, Rengoku, one more time. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's okay. That's all right. That's all. Yo. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Now, one more time. One more time. One more time. This guy's actually playing like he's a main character. Like, calm down. Let me do my combo. Just sit there. That's all you gotta do. There we go. Thank you. Good job. All right. Boom. Go up. Lotus. And then I hit him with the... Where'd he go? Oh my god. Well, altogether, y'all see the damage potential. I guess it wasn't meant for me to do a combo in this game. Cryokinesis is already a little weird to use when it comes to like trying to do combos with it, but if you could get a good combo in, it does a lot of damage. So yeah, I will vouch that this is probably like a solid 8 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10. Alright, so we're finally down to the last upper moon, and I can't wait to get this done. This took a lot longer than I thought to become every single upper moon demon. I'm talking like it took me a couple of days. But we finally made it to this point. We're finally down to the last upper moon. And hopefully his process isn't too hard, but you know, it is Kokushibo, so it is hard. Now, here's a good thing about me going for Upper Moon 1. I've already been grinding Wheat Legacy throughout my time. I've already done like 2 videos on this game, and I've been farming Kokushibo as like a side quest while I'm working on other things. So I have a lot of Kokushibo stuff like his boss drops, and also what I need to become Moon V2, which this is what you need. So in order to get Moon V2, you do need the 0.1% Sugikuni. I think I said that right. You need that to get Moon V2. And you can see right here, it says access to sun and moon breathing. So once you get that, that's when you can officially go for the Moon V2, or moon breathing in general. So now, all we gotta do is go do the quest, and hopefully I don't have to kill any slayers or anything. Hopefully I could just turn in some stuff and I should be good. Alright, so to learn this, I need to be level 200, check. I need 2.5 million yen, my god. Good thing I got 10 million. We got 1 Moonstone, which I got already. Sun V2 breathing, I done that already. And 200 mastery on Sun breathing V2. I have that already as well, so let's see. Wait, I can't be a demon? Isn't Kokushibo a demon? How am I gonna be a human being Kokushibo? Yeah, I mean, he was a human, then he turned into a demon, but what the heck? This should be a demon form. So now I gotta revert back to a human. Well, that sucks. Alright, so it did say I need sun breathing V2, so I'm assuming I need that first, and then I gotta talk to Kokushibo. So let me go ahead and talk to Yorichi real quick, get my sun breathing back, because I already did this in my Nuke the Pro grind, so I already got this finished, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I already had it done. So now I should be able to have it automatically. Like, look at that. Sun breathing, V2 mastery. Wait, hold on. Is this the V2? No. That's V1. Oh, my God. I've already done this before, bro. The fact that I have to fight him again, like, I have to fight him all over again. This guy has like 100k HP. It shouldn't be too hard. It's just time consuming. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Yep. 13,000 damage. Beautiful. It's been some time since I've used this style, so I'm a little rusty with it, but it's one of those decent styles when it comes to sun breathing V1. Like, this guy's putting hands on me, but he's doing like no damage. It's like a small person fighting a giant. It's ineffective. There we go. Jeez, man. The fact I had to do that again just so irritating. And let me guess, I got reverted back to my spawn point and I have to run all the way back up the mountain again. Yep, as expected. Alright, now can you give me moon breathing V2? You don't have enough what? Hey, hold on. What you mean I don't have enough souls? You don't have a moon soul. I do have a moon soul. I have a moon soul right here. I have 3. What you mean I don't have a moon soul? What else am I missing? Oh, you have to equip it. What the? I thought it was something you just put in your inventory. Okay, let's try this now. I have it equipped, so it should work. There we go. Being difficult. I would smack him, but he might chop my arm off before I can do that. All right, what's next? All right, so to get the moon breathing V2, we need 200 levels, another 2.5 million yen, and also 200 mastery on the moon breathing. Okay. That's not too bad. At least we got it now, so I got to get this all the way up. And I need to defeat Kokushibo for his boss drop. I actually think Kokushibo's here now. I think they're fighting him. Yeah, there's a guy fighting him right now. He just spawned. Now, what's good about this is I already got all these boss drops. All I literally need is his powers and get this mastery up and I'm done. We already got his sword on, and just to show you a reminder on how good the stats are for both swords, here's what it is. So you got the Moon Katana here, which is plus 20 strength and plus 2 speed. But if you get the Awakened Moon Katana, you get plus 30 strength and plus 5 speed. Very big difference. Who is fighting me right now? Somebody just definitely swung at me. Now, as for the Hyori, you get 8% damage reduction, 1.1k durability, and 5% drop rate. Like, it's good, but I think there's other outfits that's a lot better than this. But I'm aware it just because I'm trying to become Kokushibo, so we're gonna put that on. And if you're ever trying to get the Moon Hyori, just make sure you do dungeons. You can get them out of legendary chests. All right, let's change this real quick. There we go. I look stupid as crap. I look so stupid. My body's too big for this, but it is what it is. I forgot I only had one move, and I realized this is not enough to fight Kokushibo, so I might as well have came over here and get my abilities up real quick. All right, come on. Come on, just die, bro. You already know you're about to die. Just die. All right, there we go. All right, so let's try these powers out and see if they are helpful. Okay, it's more slash attacks. Okay. Loathsome Moon. Ugh! Okay, oh. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Come here. That was my V move? That's it? Perpetual Night was that? That was it? Hold on, I need to see that again, because that was kind of lame. Not even going to hold you. Alright, I'm going to use this Perpetual Night again, but I'm going to do it over here. That's it? You know, something tells me I have to hold V for that. There was another class, I forgot which one it was, that you have to hold the button for it to, like, continuously attack. And I'm thinking it's the same concept. Alright, V. Yeah, kind of figured. Yeah, you just got to hold V to do that. Okay, cool. Die! Yo, he is persistent. Just die. Oh, look at that! We got another Awakened Moon Katana. Wow. That's crazy. What's the odds? She told me I got the Awakened Katana before I got a 55% ability. Wild work right there. Wild work. I think it was 55%. Well, I guess I'm going to keep farming, try to get this ability so I can move on to the next. Dang, do I really care to see the last ability? But I guess I need it, so... Honestly, I'm thinking I should just go for Mastery 200 and just go straight to evolving this thing. But I do want to show you guys at the same time. Just because I said I'm going to get every single boss drop, I'm going to go ahead and proceed in trying to get the boss drop for this V1. I'm a man of my word, so I'm going to make it happen. I've already killed Kokushibo like 2 times already, and surprisingly enough, I have yet to get this freaking boss drop. Like, bro, it says 50%. This 50% is like taking a long time. Now, so far from using Moon Breathing V1, it's not too bad. It does a decent amount of damage, to be honest. I see why a lot of people like it, because it's like really good for AoE attacks. I'm hoping I get this boss drop this round, because I'm tired of fighting this guy already. This joint lagging a little bit. I'm lagging really bad. What the heck? Oh, come on, bro. It's like a... Oh, I really want to skip this ability. I really want to skip this ability. If y'all know how long I've been grinding for, you will understand. How is it a 50% drop rate and I haven't even gotten it yet? This is like the 3rd time now, bro. By the grace of God, I got the ability on my 4th try. Now, I'm hoping this thing is worth it, but sadly, I'm not going to care too much for it since I'm about to evolve it to V2. But it's nice to see, so let's see what happens. Alright, Mirror of Misfortune. That's it? You're telling me I did all that for a slash attack? Oh yeah, let's get rid of this thing. Let me try this one more time and make sure I'm not hallucinating on garbage I just witnessed. Alright, so B. Okay, so it's a 3-wave slash attack. I see. Alright, that's not too bad, but still. Let's get rid of this crap. Alright, yes. V2. The fact that I had to spend 5 million yen is insane to me. I see you are the I can't ever say that word. Sugikuni clan, and you can awaken all the power of the moon breathing. But for this, you need to fight me. Nobody told me how to fight Kokushibo, bruh. First, I had to fight Yorichi. Now I have to fight Kokushibo. I hope he's not as hard. Oh my god. They gave him his own customized stage. This is about to be scary. Alright, let's try this out. Oh, thank God he doesn't have as much health, but that's still a lot. That's still a lot right there. No, he's really strong. He is really strong. Oh my god. He's strong. Way stronger than Yorichi. This guy actually just took like 9,000 HP from me. What? How's that fair? I see why Demon Slayers fold when they witness this guy. What the hell? He's like ignoring all my attacks and attacking me still. Yeah, he needs to die. Come on. This guy is strong as hell. Alright, come on. Yeah. How you like that? Think you're the only one that can do combos here? No, what the heck? You missed. Oh! Come on. We're going full throttle with this. Oh my god. Now get over here. Get over here. Ah. Yes. Ah. Yes. Moon V2, baby. Let's go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's everything I needed to do left. I need to get the new boss drop from him. But let me get this done. Hopefully Kokushibo drops and I can get it on my first try. Come on, first try. First try, baby, please. Yes! We got a moonsault and we got the ability first try. Let's go. And look at that, my mastery went to 111. So all I gotta do is fight Yahaba one time and I get everything and I'm done. Done! I'm sorry I'm gonna have to do this, Yahaba. It's the last time, I promise, and we're done here. You won't get abused by me no more. Alright, so let's try these moves out. We got the X move. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. Alright. Got the C move. Okay, that's crazy. You got the V move. I don't even know what the V move did. That was kind of weird. I know for a fact that the fifth move is a cutscene because people have hit me with that before. It's just a matter of how much damage does it do. Okay, that's the V move right there. I don't know what it does. I think it's a counter because I did hit him, but it didn't do nothing. I think it did like a little bit of damage. Alright, that little Mirage Rebound is kind of weird, but if y'all know what it does, completely comment below and let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's curious on what the heck that thing does. But the damage overall is not bad for the V2. I think I'm still a big fan of Gyutaro's abilities. That blood manipulation is really strong. Alright, we're done. 126. Alright, so let's try this move out real quick. What the heck? Oh, that did a lot of damage. That was like 5,000, but I feel like it wasn't done yet. It could have done more. But what's weird is, where's the cutscene at? There is a move where you can do a cutscene ability. I'm so confused. What is this? Did I make that? Alright, so I went to the Weak Legacy 2 Discord to find out more about the cutscene ability. And they said it is the B move. And he said I have to hit the last part for the cutscene. Alright, shout out to these guys. They helped out a lot. Let's try it again. Like, you see, like, every time I try to do it, I think they'd be teleporting away. Crap, man. Like, the move already launches you across the screen, so it's like I gotta find a good spot to do it. I'm gonna try to land this hit. I need to find somebody that's pretty calm. Alright, here we go. Nezuko. There we go. Come on. Do it, do it. Yes, finally, we did it. Oh, that is tough. Yeah, that's exactly what I seen. Yeah, it's a cool thing. That's cool, but we don't even know how much damage it fully did, but at least we got to see it. I will say that move might be pretty hard to hit when you're fighting NPCs just because they teleport back to their original spot if you knock them back far enough, but it would be good to use against other players. Now we've officially done everything. Now I really don't got much to say. I will give y'all my top 3 demons. And before I do that, Kokushibo, I'm gonna give him a solid 9, 10 out of 10. Just because it's very popular to everybody, and he's actually really strong and does a lot of good combos, on top of doing big AoE moves. It can be very annoying to fight this guy. But let's get to the top 3 demons. I'm not gonna hold you guys. My favorite, hands down, is blood manipulation. That's number 1 for me. Second favorite demon art, I would definitely say cryokinesis, especially when you get the ice fans, just because it buffs it up. On top of that, I feel like cryokinesis is very annoying to deal against, because if you're using certain moves, you can't do no damage to them. And as for the third one, I'll say moon breathing V2. I do like it a lot, but I just feel like I enjoy Gyutaro's abilities a lot more. Hey, I'm sorry for saying that for you moon breathing lovers. And I feel like moon breathing V2 is overrated. Like, I do like the moves, they're very strong, but there's just something about it I just don't enjoy. I know I sound like I'm glazing, but blood manipulation literally puts a smile on my face. So yeah, that's my list. Obviously, the list is going to be different compared to who's playing and what they like most. Y'all just got to see and choose which one y'all like the most. Altogether, all the demon arts have like their own unique stuff, which helps them do unique combos on top of that. But I hope this video does help give you guys a breakdown on like all the demon arts, how good they are, how much damage they do, on top of all the ball straps you can get in this game from those demons. But I officially became every Upper Moon demon besides Upper Moon 5, and my work here is done. Make sure y'all like the video. I suffered a lot. Please, I beg you. No, I'm serious. Like that video, bro. Like it up right now. I want y'all to pause whatever you're doing. I don't even care if you're eating with your family. Like up the video right now. Why? Just do it, bro. Just do it.